Navigation aids on the ground enable aircraft to pinpoint their position with high accuracy. Most oceanic airspace lacks radar coverage and radio navigation aids. Aircraft must rely on their own long-range navigation systems. To ensure safety, air traffic control requires higher separation standards in oceanic airspace. Improvements in technology and redundancy now allow approved aircraft to fly with reduced vertical and horizontal separation in certain airspace. MNPS airspace allows reduced lateral separation requirements. RVSM airspace allows reduced vertical separation requirements. Let's take a closer look at MNPS, which stands for Minimum Navigation Performance Specification. MNPS airspace has been implemented in the North Atlantic region within these oceanic control areas from flight level 285 to flight level 420. Organized tracks in the North Atlantic were once spaced 120 nautical miles apart. With the implementation of MNPS, the track spacing has been reduced to 60 nautical miles. This saves fuel and minimizes traffic delays by accommodating greater numbers of aircraft in the most fuel-efficient routes available. Aircraft within this airspace must be able to fix their position with a higher degree of accuracy. The North Pacific region has fixed tracks spaced 50 nautical miles apart. Within the North Pacific route system, the primary form of lateral separation is based on RNP-10. RNP-10 airspace makes a requirement for accurate position keeping, but it is not considered MNPS airspace. MNPS airspace specifies both the position accuracy for the aircraft and sets additional requirements for the carriage of specific navigation equipment. We'll discuss these requirements later in the lesson. Now, let's take a closer look at RVSM, or Reduced Vertical Separation Minimum. Generally, RVSM airspace in the North Atlantic is co-located with MNPS airspace. The dimensions of this airspace varies. In the North Atlantic, RVSM airspace is between flight level 310 and flight level 390. In the North Pacific, RVSM airspace is between flight level 290 and flight level 410. RVSM transition areas indicate where ATC will transition aircraft from 2,000 feet separation to 1,000 feet separation. This transition occurs under radar contact in specified transition areas. In the United States, above flight level 290, the conventional vertical separation minimum is 2,000 feet. As of January 20, 2005, domestic RVSM was implemented. This allows for 1,000 feet of separation. RVSM saves fuel by allowing more aircraft at the most fuel-efficient altitudes. With the reduced separation, there are now 6 new flight levels available for use. This allows for more direct routing, reduced traffic convergences, and less delays. Note that all of the flight levels in RVSM airspace obey the standard east-west rules for cruising altitudes. Flight levels 310, 350, and 390, which were once westbound under conventional separation, are now eastbound in RVSM airspace. RVSM airspace is from flight level 290 to flight level 410. Above flight level 410, the 2,000 feet separation remains. Aircraft and operators that are not RVSM certified may not enter this airspace. Aircraft not certified must specify negative RVSM to the controller before requesting a clearance to climb or descend through this airspace. When domestic RVSM in the lower 48 states was implemented, RVSM in adjoining airspace was also activated. This included Alaska, Canada, Gulf of Mexico, Atlantic high offshore airspace, the San Juan FIR, the Caribbean, and South American regions. The best single-source reference to operations in these airspaces is on the charts themselves. For example, the Jefferson Pacific and Atlantic orientation charts contain most of the information presented in this lesson.